We've made it to our second destination. Oh my gosh, it is so peaceful here. Like, what did I do to deserve this? Okay. I was trying to get all of that information in because it was a little overwhelming. But, you know, I want to show you guys the room. It has been a long travel day. I don't know if I would do this again, like get two places in one trip, because I'm a little tired. So you kind of like have to account for those travel days, but I'm like dirty, I look a mess. I would totally like take a quick shower. I may take a shower and then go to dinner because I look a mess. And I've been traveling all day. Let me do that. Okay, so it's beautiful here, but we made it to our second destination. I feel like I've seen a lot of Black women, so I know it's gonna be a good time. It's quiet, it's beautiful. Let me show you guys. So this is the room when you walk in. It feels modern, clean, peaceful, and everything. This is a bed, hey. And it's just, you know, ooh, this is peaceful. This feels good. Like, I love the different vibes of each place. Like, the other one was very, there's a pool right in front. Let me see if I can give you guys a quick tour. The other place was very like jungly and everything, and this is very zen. So tonight I'm just gonna get my activities together and figure that stuff out. This is the outside. Look at that sunset. It's so beautiful. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. So I checked in at the restaurant and had just a salad because I'm trying to reset because I haven't eaten tacos and enchiladas and shit. But so funny because the food was so healthy. I was like, y'all got fries? And it was like, no. So it was so healthy, but it's probably exactly what I need, honestly. I am at, I think I missed that part earlier, Savannah Wellness, a place that I found on TikTok. Thank you. And already running into so many Black women, and it reminded me of what I said, I think in one of these earlier videos. Black women are gonna take care of themselves. Like, it is so evident when I travel how much we pour into ourselves, and I love that for us. Like, come on. My only hope is that Black men did the same too. I mean, maybe they do. Let me not do that. But I just love that. And I wish we talked about how much we do take care of ourselves. It's something that's not talked about enough. And I met another Black woman at dinner. Her birthday's tomorrow, so I hope we could actually like meet up and have a drink or something just to celebrate her, because she's also here on a solo trip. And it's just like, wow, Black women are amazing. That's all. That's all I wanted to say is Black women are amazing. It feels really peaceful here. It's another peaceful place, but a different type of peace. Like in Mexico, what you hear outside is kind of just like the birds. You hear a lot of nature because you're in the middle of a jungle in Tulum. And here outside, you don't hear nothing. It's just silent. And it feels like everybody here is here for that same reason, silence. It's a lot of women, a lot of friend groups. Different than Tulum was like a lot of couples. Different vibe. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot of me just sitting here doing nothing. I thought I was might gonna do something, but I'm not. Don't think I'm gonna do anything. It was a great choice to end the trip like this. One thing that I've learned on this journey of being off for this long is I need to have these things booked on a calendar regularly. Just something to look forward to all throughout the year. Because I deserve it. And that's, I think, how you stay sane in this life. We can't just go without something set for ourselves. Learning that I need to take better care of myself. And it is so evident. And, you know, it's good that I had a salad for dinner. Like, that's what I probably should be eating. Lots of reflections to be held on this trip, I think. All right, good night. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I put on my good pajamas for myself, and this is the life I should be living. Definitely the life I should be. Definitely the life I should be living all the time. I'm gonna be back. So this morning we had an intention setting session where we set our intentions, and my intention for today is to be stress-free. I already started the morning worrying about a bunch of stuff that I actually can't control, especially since I'm on vacation. So my intention today is to be stress-free, and I intend to do just that. I have this is my fit for today. I have on a bathing suit under this, which you guys saw this morning. Because I have an aqua fit class, it sounds like water aerobics, and then an inner workshop to kind of like discover self-love. I think it's called Inner Intimacy. And then I'm on the wait list for a yoga class. And until then, I was just trying to sit on the pool, do what I can for those tasks. That's been my goal, is like, instead of stressing, just do what you can, and then whatever else, don't. So we'll see. But the view is nice here. I feel so at peace and calm. So that's a good thing. Let me show you guys the pool. For like 160 bucks. I don't even know if it was 160 versus like 100 and something. But I did. So I ventured out and did some thrift shopping, and I'm like in between classes at the resort, and I did find some good finds, but I will say this town is white as hell. Like, very white. Which, I mean, I feel fine, but I'm like, goddamn. There's black women at the resort, and that's it. But this, a lot of big trucks, a lot of no issues, but the only black person I saw was working at Rubio's, and he gave me a free drink and the head nod, like, I see you. And I was like, yeah, bro, I see you too. But it's cool. It's interesting because it seems like this area is rich as fuck. I don't know what that, I guess in my California bubble, wealth, a lot of the people who are wealthy are also very liberal, but maybe that's a lie and I'm just lying to myself. But I'm very conservative out here. Very conservative. Don't mind that I'm greasy. I like smothered my face with Aquaphor because I feel like I'm sunburned, even though I've been wearing sunscreen. But it's like, I don't think my body is like, girl, why are we in consistent 90-degree weather? Like, we're hot. And I just, I felt like I was overheating. So I just put a cold towel on my head and Aquaphor on my face. Like, please don't give up on me now. We got a few more days. Anyway, I wanted to like share some thoughts on this journey that I've been on. So like, I'm at the tail end of my 30-day break and I truly do feel amazing. And one of the things that I've learned the most, I probably should get my tripod, learned the most that I want to share is the thoughts on where all of my anxiety was really stemming from. And it's all coming back to this thing of how I am not a natural sharer myself. Like, I'm not a very open person, I don't allow myself to be vulnerable. And that has really led to like just a lot of pent up emotions, like period. Pent up emotions that have stifled me, and then they just come out like a waterfall because they've been held in for so long, and then I kind of implode or explode, whatever. And it's the same cycle that I've noticed, but now I've been able to identify what's happening, what's going on. And I say that to say I did this inner intimacy workshop today, which was beautiful, and it was all about that. It was all about understanding what's blocking you from intimacy and how you can open up and be more vulnerable, pretty much. It was like, what do you need to let go? Like, what do you want to do? What's stopping you? But all of my hesitation for being open and vulnerable and sharing is assuming that I know how people are going to react. Assuming that I know if people care or not, which is just not true. And so I've learned that through this time, and I really tried to hone it in. And one of the exercises she had us do is really like yell to ourselves, like, relax and talk to your inner critic and be like, hey, I hear you. For me, I hear you, but you're okay. You don't know if people actually care or not. And if they don't, that's okay. It doesn't mean you can't share. And I can just relax. I don't have to control and know how people are going to react because I don't know. And that's one of the things that has helped me kind of through this process is stop assuming I know the answers to everything. Stop assuming that I know the future. And I think I wanted to share that because I feel like it can be said for so many of us. In that workshop, there were so many women and men and everybody, every color. And we all have the same story of struggles and why we find it hard to open up. One of the other things that resonated with me was someone said, people perceive me as this really strong person. Like, I don't need anyone and I need people too. And that's me. Like, people are like, oh, she's so strong. She got it. I'm like, yeah, but I need to talk. I want to say what I got to say. But when people have those preconceived notions, there's no space to say what you got to say. You don't feel like you have the space, and so you don't share. And that's one of the things that I struggle with. So it was such a great experience, and I would recommend this place for anybody. There's so many Black women here, and I just love to see it. There's so many women in general here, and men, there's some men here too, and I just think it brightens my heart to see how many people are taking care of themselves and are taking care of their mental health. And if you're feeling burnt out, Start to look inside and see what's causing that, because oftentimes it's not work. Sometimes it's work. But for me, I have always said, like, I like my job. I like this. What else is it? Portion of it was just my own pent up anxiety of life. And then that my own pent up thoughts of like, you know, maybe I'm not good enough, or maybe people think this about me, when it's the furthest from the truth. And I've been able to identify that and work on that during this time. My hope is that now I kind of realize that, like, oh, the self-care is not just a one-time thing. It's a ongoing forever thing. Now I get it. Now I fucking get it. Your girl is off to yoga. Another hour, another class. I got off the wait list for this, and I really wanted to make sure I did some yoga while I was on the trip and took advantage of all of the classes that they have available. So that's where I'm going. This is my look. I'm ready because I feel so self-conscious in it. I feel like I look fat, but I also think it's cute. So it's one of those things where I'm trying to stop being overly critical of myself and just doing the things that I innately want to do. All part of the journey. This is it. Going to yoga and then right to dinner. So this is my dinner dress, and it's pretty late, but I'm still gonna wear it because I brought it and it's pretty. Like, it's the perfect vacation dress to me. It's so pretty. It's more like a vacation dress, but I'm my own babe pretty much right now. So this is a self-love dress. I'm here for it. Sweating out here in the desert, but this is where I am the happiest. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm sweating like that. It's warm, but it's so beautiful. I've been making a very intentional effort to chill today. I had a hike this morning, and now it is chill time in the hammock. So I'm just chilling before I have, you know, one more class and then another one, which I probably should have canceled yesterday. Crap. A couple more classes, but it's mostly a chill day. I just got out of a class, and I want to say that I felt very renewed and restored. It felt like a mission accomplished moment. And not to say that was what I was waiting for, but definitely feel like I got and I found what I was looking for, was like some peace and restorative energy from here. And I feel changed and healed and complete. I might not go nowhere for the rest of the day. I wanted to say that, and then I remember I got another class. But it's like a deep relaxation sleep class. One thing about the classes is like, you be like, damn, I got another class, but they be so good. Like, they be so good. So it's like making sure you get the best out of your time here is worth it. And my skin is so dry, probably because I've been in too much sun. In heat out of nowhere. So I'm just chilling in my bed. I'm just trying to be here. I just got an email and it made me like think, and it's kind of like why I know that social media, I just don't love it for the amount of time that I'm on it without like a set limit. And I was thinking about the Hailey Bieber like road deal. And one of the questions I thought about was like, why do we care that a rich person is just getting richer? Like, why do we care about that so much? Like, I don't know. I was just like, who cares? Another rich person getting richer. Another celebrity brand. Like, I feel like Skims had like $1 billion valuation. And it's like, yeah, great for her, you know, awesome. But as a regular person, why do I need to care about that? Like, I don't know. It's like, am I jaded? I just feel like it's another rich person getting richer. Like, would that opportunity been available to Black founders with amazing products? I think of Danessa Myricks. I think of Pat McGrath. I think of Hyper Skincare. I think of, you know, I'm blanking on the lip bar, Melissa Butler. I just didn't understand it when I had popped on because I have a little time limit, and then I just saw another email about people talking about it. It's like, why do we give a fuck? And it was a lot of Black women, and I was like, I didn't know Hailey Bieber hate. Like, it's not her. It's just, what is that? How is that different than anything we've seen? I don't know. And it made me again just remind myself of why, I don't know, I just feel like being online so much, it just gives me information that I don't want, that I don't necessarily feel like I need. It doesn't help me. It doesn't improve my mental capacity or mental health. And so like, why am I on it so much? A bunch of useless information when I could be filling my brain with like things that I'm interested in, or like focusing on things that I care about, versus like being inundated with like news that I am not interested in. That's all. I just got another email about it and I was like, oh, am I the only one that feels like that? Like, is it just me? Am I a hater? And you know what part of it is? It's like, I don't think it's hate. I just think it's like, for me to have a reaction to it reminds me like I got a lot of self-work to do too, you know, where I see it like, oh, why am I seeing this? I have to understand like what is in me that makes me kind of irritated, like just to keep seeing rich people getting richer. Or my hope is that I can just be non-reactive. Like, cool, great. Like, that's the state I want to get to, is just like be so centered in myself that nothing moves me in terms of things that I don't care about. I don't know if that's a possibility, but it's a hope. So it's my final night at Savannah, and I just wanted to reflect for a moment so I can remember this moment, but also just give myself time and space to stop, think, and say out loud what comes to mind first. I did a sleep sound kind of bath class that I enjoyed for maybe the first 20 minutes. And then after that, I found myself being a little restless, a little distracted. Which, you know, I was like, okay, I could work on this. And I was trying to kind of stay there, focus on the sounds. But then, you know, there were some light snores in the crowd. I find snoring very triggering for me. And then I was instantly pulled out, eyes open. And I just I couldn't take it. So eventually I just got up and left. Because I was like, all I could focus on was the snoring. And then it made me think, like, what can you do to improve your focus so that you can stay or be unbothered by those sounds, or like, not be distracted. The class was like a deep relaxation. So that was the point. Like, you want people to be so relaxed that they can fall into a deep sleep. And I was relaxed, but it was very hard to focus, very hard to concentrate and not let my mind wander, which is expected. But definitely a takeaway of something that I want to take away from this trip and continue to work on for, what I can control for myself. But even with that, I still feel at peace. I still feel very centered. I still feel very in touch with my body. Like, I can feel what aches, what doesn't. I'm focused on it. Like, I am aware. I'm in touch. A lot of times back at home, or, just before this, everything is just going so fast and it doesn't really feel like anything matters. Everything is just thrown at you. Even when I tried to scroll for just a second, it was news, it wasn't too much. I felt so overwhelmed and so overloaded that all of this information my body was trying to process and digest and keep up with, read, and I was like, let me just not do that. Don't go there. But it made me reflect on how our day-to-day lives are and how we have our attention focused on so many things. How is it possible for us to focus on our bodies? And I wanted to keep that in mind for myself, as I transition back into a more structured setting with having to go to work. But there's still a lot of things that I can control. And so I'm just jotting things down of like, how do I make sure that this process and what I've learned about myself doesn't go to waste and I don't revert back into the same things? And I don't think that's a quick fix. It's just how can I make this a reminder every single day that this feeling right now, peace, is silent. My mind, I think, is also the important point here, is not only is this room silent, the space outside, I walk outside, it's silent. My mind is silent. My mind's not running, racing. It doesn't feel crowded. I don't feel anxious like I got somewhere to be. Even though I have things to do tomorrow, I have a flight I gotta pack, but I'm like, I can do that in the morning. I could wake up, do that in the morning. I don't have to worry about that tonight. There's so many things that I can take from this experience back into my life, and I want to remember that and focus on that. So again, I've just been jotting down some notes of, things I've noticed that I want to, like, hey, can you improve in that area? Just jot that down as something you can think about. And I'm happy. But still, I was wondering, like, in the beginning of this trip, what if I'm not better? And that feels hilarious because I didn't actually know or what I would feel until just right earlier today when I felt it. And I was like, I feel different. I feel quiet inside. I don't feel anxious. I don't feel overwhelmed. And that was what was, oh man. That was the feeling. That I was trying to kind of outrun and get rid of. And I didn't feel that energy be released from my body until today. Doing a class I was gonna cancel. I was like, I don't want to do any more classes. I was gonna cancel. And during the class, I just felt it. I just felt lighter. I just felt clear on how I can continue to show up for myself and keep this energy going forward. And I'm excited. I'm excited to go back to work. And like I always say, I like my job. And so I
I'm just excited to, and it's not really about work, it's just about, I'm excited to just continue living and find ways to take back moments in my life that are not just so focused here, like I can have this at home. While it won't be so quiet and peaceful in this beautiful, controlled resort, you know, the moments that bring me joy, I can cultivate. So if I enjoy nature, go get out in nature. If I'm, you know, trying to make sure that I'm grounded and clear, get the fuck off the apps, get the fuck off your phone and just be. And that's what I'm doing here, I'm just being. One thought that came up while I was talking just now was kind of like how I've always been a girl on the go. And what has come up a little bit more is just that moments of like, slow down. Intentionally slowing down. Everybody wants us to run, race, feel like we never have enough, we never have time. I've already kind of started to grapple with that. But that kind of came up here. And even during the sleep thing where I was like, I just couldn't stay there. And so that's definitely something I want to work on, is making sure that I don't run back into my own rat race. But I am so excited for this journey to be coming to an end. I feel like I'm reborn. I feel like I'm a new person. It's so strange because it literally happened for me during the class, and I was like, I feel different. And I don't know if I'm supposed to tell people, yell it to the top of my lungs when it comes to my family and friends, but I hope that they're able to receive this new version of me that's coming through and growing in this new season of my life that I'm walking in. It's exciting. And I feel like I'm shredding the old person that I used to be, and I hope I never go back in terms of how I used to carry myself and how I used to hold things in and be so strong that people think I don't need help. And just be, you know, receive that for myself where I don't ask for help. And I'm just in my head doing stuff alone, you know, getting it done, overworking myself when I don't have to. Skipping out on skills that I actually need, you know, like vulnerability and emotional, you know, intelligence, like in terms of intimacy and things like that. So what a journey, and what a blessing to be in a position to be able to take this time to reflect on how you can best feel like yourself. I know that I am in a very blessed position to be able to take 30 days off work. So, you know, I'm grateful for that. I'm so blessed. I'm so thankful that this is my life. I get to do this. The last one, something that came up for me in my brain was like, how do I allow other people to get it? I think about my mom and family and things like that and friends, but I also think that that's not my responsibility to worry about that. And I feel like that's my inner critic kind of trying to come out and protect me. And I just want to tell her, relax. We'll be okay. We don't have to get people to say, hey, I'm different. It's not the job. That's not the job. It's not necessary. People will meet you where you at. And a lot of times it's not the people. It's you who hasn't been doing the thing, right? You're the one who hasn't been talking, and they've been available to listen, but you've assumed and you've tried to protect yourself. Obviously, I'm talking to myself. And so to that inner thought that I just had, relax. Everybody's here for you and ready for you in whatever shape you've come up with. You have beautiful humans around you who are ready to continue to show up for you like they have been. So, you know, relax.